Chelsea Football Club Rodrygo is available. We literally get a confirmation that the player is for sale. Chelsea Football Club are one of the clubs told about him, and apparently there's no talks ongoing yet. What do you mean there's no talks? Start talking. Pick up Teams, Skype, whatever social networking site you have. DM Real Madrid and sign the player. Let's get it cracking. Furthermore, Real Madrid hijacked Huijsen. I'm not annoyed. However, it is blatantly obvious that this was going to happen. And yet, we've wasted time courting this player, trying to get it across the line, and the reality is, where does this leave us? We're going to talk about it. Enzo Maresca comes out. Enzo Maresca says, what's going on with Nicholas Jackson? If you're old enough, you don't make mistakes like this. He calls it out. He does it in a respectful way. And what I love about it is, Enzo Maresca handled it properly. And finally, Axel Disasi. When it comes to Axel Disasi, you all know my start. Get him as far away from Chelsea Football Club as possible, because he's not of the standard. And it looks like Aston Villa is going to oblige, and they're getting it done for us. Let's get started with the video. Hit that like button. 1,000 likes go a long way. Number 2, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying it. And number 3, I'm coming like I'm dressed at Sky Sports. Straight after work, I thought you lot deserved the video. Alright, let's get it cracking. So, Real Madrid's Rodrygo is the left-wing solution that Chelsea have been looking for. What have I consistently heard from this club, from the ownership group? That is reality, right? They've always said, market opportunity. If the right player comes available, we'll pay the money, we'll break the wage structure, and we'll make sure we attain the best talents in the world. He's one of the best talents in the world. Genuinely, this guy is a box office player. This is the type of player you build your team around. In basketball, they call this the franchise player. This is the one that you give the supermax to, and he takes you to the promised land. This is our solution on the left wing. He can score goals, he can create, he can do one-on-one things, and more importantly, he is somebody that's a proven winner. He's been in a positive environment, he's done it in the past, and we know he knows how to win. This is what you spend the big money for. You've built the team. All you're missing now is the final pieces of the superstars, and Rodrygo's available. How do we know this? Ben Jacobs today basically confirmed it. Not basically, he confirmed it. He said, I have been made aware that Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal have been told Rodrygo is available at this moment in time, and he is known as a market opportunity. Then he went on to say there are no advanced talks yet. And this is where I need to ask the question, right? If we get Champions League, because all this matters none if we don't beat Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. We need to get Champions League. If we get Champions League, there is no excuses. Use the money we get from the Club World Cup to subsidize this move. This is how important this player would be. Genuinely, he's better than Nico Williams. In my opinion, he might be better than Rafael Leão. He is better than Gittins, and Lord have mercy, he's better than Garnacho. Get this guy to Chelsea Club. And another thing, if he joins Arsenal or Liverpool, this is a direct rival getting stronger in a position that we need. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, at what point are we gonna stop penny pinching and go and get the actual quality? Because I like Joao Felix, but he was a mistake. Keenan Drewsbury-Hall was a mistake, yeah? And all of a sudden, those two players accumulated together cost you around about 60 million pounds, 70 million pounds. Let's not talk about the wages. Victor Osimhen is available. I know you don't want to pay the crazy, stupid wages. I get that. That's one I can understand. 400k for Victor Osimhen is crazy money. However, he makes you better. You've built the team where it's crying for Victor Osimhen. Go get it. And Rodrygo. People say, why would Rodrygo want to leave Real Madrid? Because he's an afterthought. He's always going to be the ugly sister in that environment. There's Vinny and there's Mbappe. Forever and always, Mbappe is the new shiny toy, the superstar, the poster boy. Vinny is their golden boy that they've replaced Ronaldo with. The fans adore him. He's got the charisma, he's annoying, and more importantly, he literally defines what Real Madrid is. I will win any means necessary. He's the afterthought in this team. Oh, Rodrygo, you can't play left wing in your position. You're going to play right wing. Oh, Rodrygo, you're going to have to hold the bench this time. We're going to play 4-4-2 and you're not good enough defensively. Oh, Rodrygo, I'm sorry, mate. You're going to have to do more running than Mbappe and Vinny. He's literally an afterthought. So he needs to own up that he wants to leave. Yes, he released the message the other day. You guys need to stop making up stories or something along those lines in Portuguese. However, the reality is, way too many sources are coming out, and the fact is, it's not that he's trying to leave, it's Real's getting him to leave. And that's the truth. let's carry on with the rest of the story. I think we can all keep it a buck, right? I, on this channel, have consistently said Dean Huijsen is a good player. I would like Dean Huijsen at Chelsea Football Club. However, if we miss out, I'm not frustrated. I've said that on numerous occasions. But one thing that I don't like is us wasting our time. We should have known what has happened is going to happen when the player, and I said this on numerous occasions, if Chelsea didn't know this and I knew this by watching they should be watching the Kavkas View, because clearly I'm going to be educating them. On the international break, when this kid got his first international cap, he had 4 different variations of quotes talking about how much he likes Real Madrid and how much he would love to play for them. Oh, I like playing, I would love to play for Real Madrid, it's a dream. Oh, a club of Real Madrid's magnitude being interested in me is blessing. Oh, Real Madrid is so fabulous, I'm a Spanish person, I'd love to play for them. Literally, the quotes were getting more and more obnoxious. And what was funny to me was, why are we chasing this kid when he wants to go to Madrid and he's begging for them? He was literally sending them emails, SMSs, WhatsApps, tweets, absolutely Snapchats, Instagram DMs. Any form of messaging service to get their attention, he was trying to do it. And guess what's happened? His agents now have landed in Madrid. They're trying to sort out a contract. And the contract is going to get sorted out because Real Madrid and Bournemouth have agreed the release clause in 3 payments. It's going to be 50 million. The deal's agreed. This is a formality. And another thing, when Fabrizio starts giving you little increments of details the way he is, like, oh, the deal, this has been agreed. Oh, the agents are landed. Oh, now they're discussing, salaries. Oh, he's given priority to Real Madrid. Bruv, this deal's done. This deal is done. It's a matter of time. They know it. Huijsen knows it. Fabrizio knows it. He's got numbers to hit. He's going to milk this out. We're going to find out. I wouldn't be shocked if the contract's already signed. Genuinely. Like, this deal's already done. Dean Huijsen has been begging for Real Madrid. Now Chelsea need to go and find a new centre-half because Huijsen was their #1 choice. Who are you going to go after now? Mark Guehi? Maybe. Other than that, I don't see us being linked with anyone else credible that I believe is the right centre-back choice that they want. Enzo Maresca today came out like a top G. So Enzo Maresca today, in his press conference, handled the situation with Nicholas Jackson beautifully. For those of you that don't know, Nico done a stupid thing. A lot of people still in my comments yesterday said, it's not a red card. I don't know where you people drink water from or eat your food from because you're getting poisoned. The fact that you can't tell, that was a deliberate foul from Nicholas Jackson, either you're Chelsea biased and you can't see anything else, or the reality is you're just choosing to be annoying. Because honestly speaking, it is what it is. It's happened. We can't go back and fix it. It was a blatant red card, man. This is the most blatant red card you're ever going to find in your life. However, this is where it gets interesting. Enzo Maresca said mistakes happen. Key is, don't repeat them. Shot #1. He said, do not repeat them again. That means if you repeat them, Nico, there will be consequences. The second thing he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, he said, yes, this is his first red card. However, yellow cards have been accumulating. This is something we need to fix next season. And you know what? 2 seasons now, Nicholas Jackson picking up yellow cards more than he's scoring goals in a season. Genuinely, he's picking up yellow cards like it's skills. He's picking up yellow cards like it's parking tickets around London. And that needs to resolve itself. Because what that does is, A, it gets Chelsea fines. B, it also puts him on edge. Because he can't be as effective. Because his yellow cards are never, oh, that's a good yellow card. Well done, Nico. You took a good one. It's him moaning and beefing referees. And listen, I might be a little bit annoyed today, so I'm taking it out on this video. However, I'm being very objective here. Nico needs to improve that. And the final thing is, they asked him, have you spoken to him? It's like he's an intelligent person. He knows what he's done wrong. And for me, that tells me everything I need to know. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes saying nothing is saying everything. Sometimes the cold shoulder and the silence is key for anyone to get the message loud and clear. Nicholas Jackson needs to resolve this, and I think he'll come out better. A lot of people now are saying sell him. I'm telling you, be careful. I am telling you now, be careful what you wish for. Because already we need another striker. And the strikers we're being linked with are Gyökeres, who I think is going to Arsenal, Osimhen, who I think is going to Saudi, Ekitike, who I am leaning towards as more time goes on and the more I see about him, Sesko, who I pray we do not sign, and Delap, it looks like he's going to Man United. Everyone knows my first choice is Osimhen. If we don't get Osimhen, I will happily take Gyökeres, even though I think that there's a huge element of a bust. If that doesn't work because he goes to Arsenal, get me Hugo Ekitike. If that doesn't work, get me Delap. And if that doesn't work, do not get me Šeško. I am not interested in Šeško. Šeško stinks of a Leipzig bust at Chelsea. We have seen it before. I do not want to see it again. I've seen it with Timo Werner. I've seen it with Christopher Nkunku. I do not need to see it with Benjamin Šeško. Everything about Šeško gives me alarm bells of why I do not want him. His touch, I don't like it. He plays football like he's a number 10 in that number 9 position. He is super talented in leaping. He's not good in the air, surprisingly. Another thing that I don't like about him, he takes way too long to let shots go. For me, it's worrying. I don't like it. No me gusta. Don't do. Some good news though, and the good news is Axel Disasi, who's gone on loan to Aston Villa. Apparently, there are talks between Chelsea and Villa to let the guy go to Aston Villa permanently. Firstly, Habibi, please come to London. They'll take you to Gaucho. A lovely meal. 3-course meal. Chelsea will pay for it. Sit down, discuss how much you're going to pay, because the reality is whatever you pay for Disasi, I will be grateful. Disasi is a good player. Disasi in a low block would be a phenomenal player. Disasi at Chelsea Football Club under Enzo Maresca, disaster class. Disasi class. Genuinely, absolutely a Disasi class waiting to happen. We saw it against Ipswich. We saw it on numerous occasions. He is not good in wide areas, and he's not going to play in the centre of the 3. So for me, having Disasi at Chelsea is a waste of time. L'Equipe's Santi is coming out with this. Talks have started. They have been very impressed with his mentality and his attitude, and they are keen to get his service. The question is how much are you willing to pay? Because what we need to do is balance the books and get him off the books. And we need to show it as a profit, because Chelsea don't want to be taking losses. That makes sense. The problem here is, I think Villa's dependent on getting Champions League to chase after Disasi. Because I don't see Villa not getting Champions League and then saying, oh, you know what, here's 35 million, 30 million, we'll take Disasi off your hands. One problem though, we're beefing Villa for that Champions League position. So I don't know what we're going to do. I really hope there's a lot of people that are interested in acquiring him. There have been rumours the other day that came out that Juventus are going to get Renato Vega for June because they want to secure him and have him at the Club World Cup. That will be phenomenal. I want Chelsea to get their business done as early as possible and get it cracked. So it is what it is. Listen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know your thoughts. Here, I've got a video just for you, big man, just for you, on Victor Osimhen, Gyökeres, Hugo Ekitike, and Liam Delap and Benjamin Šeško. All of them are linked with the club. Check it out. Let me know your thoughts. I'll tell you my preferences and we'll get it cracking. In a bit, have a lovely day.